Okay, recording. You also serve as the communications manager of the Society of Architectural Historians of Architecture. Oh. We're going to start again. Oh no. Okay, starting again. Hi, I'm Carly.
Hi, I'm Maca.
Maca is a Spanish architect with a PhD. She's a postdoctoral research fellow at the Australian Centre for Architectural History and Urban and Cultural Heritage at the University of Melbourne. She also serves as the communications manager of the Society of Architectural Historians of Australia and New Zealand, also known as SAHANZ.
And Kali is a registered architect and a doctoral candidate at the University of Queensland School of Architecture, researching inequality in the built environment. She's currently finishing her thesis on the architecture of informal settlements in India, with a particular focus on public space at the scale of the neighborhood and dwelling.
And can you tell us a little bit about how Parlour Lab has come about?
Well, you're to blame. you and your appearance in the latest Parlour Salon actually prompted a really interesting conversation in the breakout room. Research is always mentioned and they're referenced Dante in the different events, but we thought it was a good thing to actually see what researchers are doing for the built environment.
Yes, I'm so excited by this because I think when you're working in practice, you don't always have the time to read the journal articles or book chapters that researchers are putting out there into the world. But the research work has so much relevance to practice. And this is a way that we can directly feed that content to practitioners in the Parlour community as well.
And also get to know a little bit more about the research that some architectural practices also do.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's the plan for Parlour Lab?
So what we are proposing is to get together a couple of researchers for them to touch on a particular theme or methodology or topic that they are addressing in their research.
And I think that it's really exciting that we can start to connect people across the country. Although the pandemic has been really challenging for us all to get through, opening up these channels of communication across the country is one possible silver lining.
Yeah, and we even have our views set on researchers outside of Australia and New Zealand.
So initially we're thinking of hosting them monthly and at a lunchtime at around midday so that you can bring your lunchbox and enjoy a really fantastic talk while you have a break. And then we'll see how we go from there.
Yeah, and we would like to have the presenters kick off with a little bit of sharing their methods and their themes, and then having some questions and answers with us, with whomever wants to host as well. So maybe it's time to thank.
Yes. Thank you, Paula, for all that you do.
Yes, and for letting us be a part of your online program.
We also have a big thanks to the University of Queensland School of Architecture and SAHANZ for their technical support and sponsorship of the program.
Yeah, so we look forward to seeing you at our first chat.
Yay, I'm looking forward to the first Parlour Lab.